All right, what is going on, Ranger fans? Welcome to another weekend edition of 407 Rangers. I'm your host, Raymond Tapia. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. Turn on your notifications when I'm about to go live, upload a highlight, or do a recap stream. So, this win, as crazy as it sounds, was a laughable win because you know what? Yeah, they won this game, but realistically, the Rangers did not deserve to win this game how they were playing, man. Absolutely not. But you know what? Like I said, I will take it. 2 points is 2 points. And never forget, guys, Mika Ziban just said it's okay for them to play like this. But we'll get to what they said in the press conference in a few. So, in the first period, it was just the first period was just pathetic. Like there was no forechecking. Rangers couldn't even clear the puck out of the blue zone if their life depended on it, even if they had a gun pointed to their head. Which I'm not condoning that YouTube, but it was just nasty to watch, like nasty work. It wasn't even worth my time at that point. But even Joe Micheletti was like terrible first period. That's all you like. You know, Joe Micheletti does not care. He keeps it a stack with this team when they have their terrible moments. But of course, Igor Shesterkin can never escape the first period goal because Dakota Joshua had his goal. Quentin Hughes with the assist and Nils Eibner with his assist as well. Quentin Hughes was actually going crazy on this team. I am so surprised he didn't score because the way he was skating today, like they couldn't even keep up with him. Like it just shows you that the Rangers are slow. They don't matter if they get their wins, they still get outskated even when they get these wins. But in the second period, you had Igor Shesterkin with the roughing call, which people can say that was a lousy call, but you know what? Good on Igor because I'm sure he was fed up and he got tired of being bullied around the net. So I'm kind of glad he did that because he's probably showing to everybody, hey, I'm not a goalie just can bitch around like that. I'll fight for mines too. So I kind of respect it in a way. But then out of nowhere, Adam Fox tipped in the goal with the Braden Schneider and the Braden offense assist, which at one point they tried to take away the assist from Brandon Hoffman and give it to Lafreniere, but they somehow gave it back to him. I don't freaking know. That was a confusing one for me to see, but Rangers somehow tied it right back up and they were right back in it. But then the third period, this was when like the back and forth nonsense just started going on with this team, with both teams, because then Johnny Brodzinski scored the wrist shot goal, and then of course JT Miller with the assist and Alexis Lafreniere, which surprisingly Lafreniere actually played good despite how like sloppy everything was. He somehow got like 3 assists out of this game, so kudos to him for doing that because I get my eyes bleed sometimes when he has those nights of just doing absolutely nothing. So I just kind of wish he had played like he did last year because that's what I expected out of him when he got to the extension. But we'll save that for another day. And then Drew O'Connor right after the Brodzinski goal, he scores the wrist shot and then ties it right back up for the Canucks. And Victor Mancini with the assist as well. And Victor Mancini was actually playing good with this team today too. I kind of miss him, but I know moves got to be done. It is what it is. Chris Drury does whatever Drury does, which I'm still mad at him, but I'm kind of glad Mancini was playing good for the Canucks because he was actually doing good here too with the Rangers. Filipino unfortunately didn't play tonight because I'm sure he had his concussion and he's probably going to be out for a while. Which I still wish him a speedy recovery because nobody in this fan base did not forget how he played for this team. I just wish he didn't have all those injuries. If he didn't have all those concussion problems, he would have been a great player, like actually growing into the league. But hopefully, like I said, he recovers and he keeps it going because I want to see Filipino going rather than hang up the skates. But then right after the O'Connor goal, you had Keandre Miller with the deflection goal, which Keandre is just an interesting player, man, because he has his moments where he's gonna make you want to rip your hairs out, and then he has that out of nowhere clutch moments. Like he's done that a couple of times this season, so it's an interesting thing with Keandre Miller because with him, like I said, it's like a love and hate comparison for this guy. There's no he's your favorite, or it's either you love him or you hate him. And a lot of times people still hate him even when he has his moments, but it is what it is. I'll take it. And then Vincent Trocheck with the assist and Will Borgen as well, which Vincent Trocheck's finally playing a lot better than he did in February because my God, February was just something to forget for him because the way he was playing that month, it was so like forgettable. And then right after that goal, this was when Keandre Miller does his Keandre Miller thing. Brock Bessier with the score with the goal right after because of course who else Keandre Miller allowing the turnover. I'm like, bro, how do you score a goal for us and you give it right back to this fucking team and they score a goal? It is what it is. And then Jake DeBrusk with the assist as well. Which I'm so that's another guy I am so surprised did not score on the Rangers. Because Jake DeBrusk is a good player too. And he was actually like doing his thing. The Canucks were playing the way better defense. This is why it was baffling for me to see the Rangers pull off the victory. I mean, yeah, I know you guys want me to be positive and have the pom poms about this win, but it was still a sloppy win. It does not matter. It does not matter. This was still a bad win for the Rangers. But surprisingly, right after, Johnny Brodzinski with another snapshot goal and Alexei Lafreniere with the assist and Carson Soucy as well. Which even though Carson Soucy had the assist, he was still sloppy today, man. Still forcing turnovers happening for the Rangers. But right after, which I called it in the Discord and Twitter chat, I said if the Canucks don't score right after that goal, the 2 minute mark's gonna hit and they're gonna pull the goalie out of the net. They're gonna pull Lankinen out. And sure enough, they did. And right after, JT Miller with the most craziest way to score the empty net, basically like made it from the other side of the dot. So that was a crazy one for him from him. Cause y'all don't understand how tough that is to do to hit a empty net goal from the way back of the blue zone, and it's pretty much from the right corner dot. Like that's a long heave of a shot to hit, even if it's an empty netter. That's still a good one to do. Which Adam Fox with the assist as well. Now, guys, get ready for how many shots this team took, and they somehow outscored the Canucks. Like I said, this still confused. This is the most confusing game for me this season. All right, so get ready because I'm about to tell you how many shots the Rangers only took. Rangers only took 12 freaking shots. That means out of those 12 shots, they made 5 and only missed 7. Now, take a wild guess how many shots the Canucks took, and they still got outplayed by the Rangers. It's so crazy to me, bro. This team took 39 shots, and somehow, out of those 39, they only gained 3 goals. And the Rangers somehow, like I said, got 5 goals out of those 12, so I guess they aimed their shots at the right time. So, but the other thing I will have to say is not just them somehow getting their shots at the right time. Igor Shesterkin saved the shit out of this team. Igor definitely saved them because without Igor Shesterkin behind that net today, which I know he's been playing a lot of games. I think this was like his 4th game now, which I was surprised that they didn't put Jonathan Quick, but Igor Shesterkin saved the shit out of the Rangers today. And I'm glad they got this win because y'all don't know how mad I would have been if they would have gotten this loss of all the days on Sam Rosen Day where the Gardens just given everything the appreciation and all of that about him. Which like I said, guys, I hate seeing Sam Rosen retire, but I also understand it. You gave us 40 years with this team, and I know his health is like letting him know like he wants to do it, but he can't, and he just has to enjoy his life while he has it. So we all gotta appreciate Sam Rosen, and hopefully He at least gets a playoff round out of this team, but there's no telling. Because what frustrates me about this team is they could have played like this the last two games, but instead it takes them losing 3 games in a row to all of a sudden feel like now they need to gain 2 points. But they're still not even in the playoff spot. They're still behind. So for them to even get back in the wild card race, they have to literally stop losing games. Like all this back and forth winning and losing is not going to get you in the wild card spot. I hate to say it. Because now there's other teams that's got way more points than the New York Rangers when it comes to the playoff race. So the Rangers are going to have to tighten the hell up if they even want to be in that predicament. Because, like I said, there's 5 other teams right now in the wild card spot that are going to outchase the Rangers. I mean, the Islanders are going to already pass the Devils. That's crazy to say, which I understand that the Devils are banged up, but however, is the Devils still have a chance to at least do something. They can still even creep their way into the playoffs, believe it or not. Even with all the banged up injuries, they can still somehow do it. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday when they play against the Kings. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated and posted on that as well. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys get to enjoy your weekend. Luckily the Rangers got a win for y'all, so you guys can at least start your weekend off with the Rangers winning and not realizing that we have a really bad season. So credit to them for winning this one. Hopefully they do the same on Tuesday because the Kings are a tough team to beat at home. They have been winning a lot of games over there at the Crypto Arena. So it's not going to be easy, but we'll see what happens. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and a comment.